Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are celebrating something quite big. Today we are celebrating 450 subs, and as of watching this, I don't actually know if we have 450 subs, but it's the celebration that counts, right? So, I'm just gonna be playing this game. We're gonna wait for some more people to get in before we start answering questions. So, for the meantime, we can just chat. What's up, Denny? Oh, that's right, I was doing this. Let me do this really quick.
Jock drew his bow back as far as he could and shot the creature right in the eye.
Give me 1 second, let me do this. Come on. Jeez, okay. Okay. Two more.
Yeah!
There we go. Okay. Well, we got hurt quite a bit.
The Plucky Squire had squashed the bugs.
Thank you from the bottom of our mollusk hearts. That's not the last of those bugs, though. We've had a word. What's up, Connor? Welcome in, guys. We're just gonna wait a little bit for people to start rolling in a little bit more. The beginning of my streams are always dead, and then like after maybe a couple minutes, people start rolling in. So we're just gonna wait for just a little bit, and then we'll start answering questions. I'm doing all right though, but that doesn't count as a question, I don't think. How are you? All right, so you're good? That's good. Yeah, so we will start doing questions in just a little bit. You've reached Snailford upon Avon, a peaceful town. It says at least it was. I have a question. Are you human? Just joking. No, I'm AI. Is that the famed Plucky Squire? Most unexpected for us to find you in these lands. We've read all your books and thrilled at your adventures. You're AI too? That's good. Everyone's AI. Everyone's either AI or an NPC at this point. We don't get to adventure much ourselves, being snails, that is. I once fell in a hole, but I suppose it's nothing compared to your escapades. You write about them so evocatively. I'm a big fan of your work. Perhaps you could help us. Those horrible bugs have trashed our town and stolen works of great renown, namely the 2-volume collected works of Shellspeare. Plucky Squire, please defeat the bugs and get those 2 books back to us. Alright, so... here was a stone block. You banished those bugs. You're just as brave as I imagined. The Plucky Squire? I've been rescued by a celebrity. Okay. Is this game mainly puzzle based? Yes, it is. It's got combat too, but it's mostly puzzle based for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. There's literally a portal right here. Literally just a portal right here. Oh. Oh, okay, I got it. We need to do this again. We need to move the block. The block's in the wrong spot. So the block needs to be like over here. And then we can come over here. I guess we didn't need to do that. Swap the things. Bring this one over here. All right, there we go. Okay, talk to the snail. Like a hero from a shell spear play, the Plucky Squire has saved the day. You saved my shell, thank you. Thanks for taking care of those pesky bugs. There we go. Let's go ahead and take this over here. Pretty sure we have to take it right here. Volume 1 return, thanks to you. Nice. Key. Take the key and put it here. Alright, I guess we will go ahead and start with questions. The first question is from Connor. It says, what is your favorite thing about being a YouTuber? What the heck? So my insect spies tell me, the wretched Squire is at large in these pages. In these very swamps most displeasing. No doubt he and his miserable friends are on their way to Artia. Hold on. Okay, this is pretty easy. Okay, we got 2 of them down. Go. There we go. Okay. Oh, what happened to my computer? Okay, so Connor asked, what's your favorite thing about being a YouTuber? My favorite thing about being a YouTuber is mostly being able to connect with people. Although, what the heck? Although there is like satisfaction in being, you know, being able to play games and just have people that are willing to watch me play, even though I'm terrible at the game. I mean, you just saw me almost get destroyed by caterpillars, so. No one is really here. I know. I'm trying to get people to come. I don't want to be too pushy though. Because when you get pushy, people start to, But we'll just keep going. Nice. Okay, so we get to go over here now. Let me buy some stuff really quick. So we did buy art scroll. Oh. Oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. So we need art scroll. Yes. Okay, we need... Let's do sword damage. This kind of reminds me of Paper Mario. Yeah, it's kind of in the same vein, I guess. Don't tread lightly, boss bugs will hear you. Can you see those buggy looking eyes? You mean those that rapidly get bigger and bigger? Told you you shouldn't have trod so loudly. With great caution, you must tread. This seems like a boss room.
Jock could hear the big bug through the entranceway. He readied his bow. It was time to finish this, once and for all.
So, Connor, I did find out that this game is on Switch, so... Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. I died. How much is the price? I think it was like 20 bucks. I didn't buy it.
Dusted himself off and arose to fight once more.
I didn't buy it. I got it on PlayStation Plus. The narration is very exaggerated because it's supposed to be like a kid. We'll take those. We'll take those too. I wouldn't say it's tough. It's just unique. Alright, question number 2 is Tour of Tears of the Kingdom World. I'm not going to do
The
that
bug
because
was
it means I have
bested.
to change. Can you let us see your
Plucky,
face?
Squire.
No.
Triumphant.
What's my last name? Oh my gosh, okay. I forgot about this. Jaden has a ton of questions. I don't even know if Jaden watches anymore. But he said, can you let us see your face? No. I have a lot. I have a lot of questions. What's your last name? Well, if you know my channel, it's Indigo Gaming, and my name is usually on the channel. Like, it's like I don't hide it. My last name is Petrucci. It's Italian. What's the first time you played what you remembered? I think that meant like what is the first game that I remember playing? Probably Super Mario World, or maybe Turtles in Time. I don't remember. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I have one brother and 3 sisters. I'm not going to go into too much more detail about it because this is my channel, not theirs. What made you so mellow? Life. Life is too short to be spending time upset about everything. What's your best thing to do? I don't know what that means. So what's your biggest regret in life? That kind of goes into personal stuff, so I don't want to talk about that. What would you say to 18-year-old in life about what's most important? I would say the most important thing is just being happy. I guess it sounds cliche, but I guess honestly, just don't try to suck up and impress people too much, because the people that you're trying to impress are, if they're not impressed with you at this point, they're not going to be impressed with you. And the people that are impressed by you, you're probably overlooking. You're probably not paying attention to them. So, what's the happiest thing you did while you're alive? I don't know. My happiest day, I don't know. I can't even think about that. What do you do after you went to high school? I went to college. What's your favorite color? Blue, green, purple, black, all sorts of gray, everything like that. Turquoise. So it's like a combination of a bunch of different colors. I like a lot of colors. Like more on the cooler side of colors. A lot of colors can be really harsh, like red and orange and yellow. I like more cool colors, like blue and green. What's better, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and why? So, if you've been on my channel for more than 5 minutes, you know that I choose Breath of the Wild any day. And you know that I choose Breath of the Wild because I feel like it's more put together. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom, if you need evidence that Tears of the Kingdom is not a polished game, go watch Skitty Bitty's video. She goes into a lot of detail about it. It's like a 3-hour video about her complaining about Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, we might actually do like a reaction to that at some point. But anyway, what's your first Mario game and Zelda game? My first Mario game is Super Mario World. It might actually be Mario Bros, like the Mario Bros that's on NES, the first one. My first Zelda game is definitely Ocarina of Time. Classic. And do you ever regret that you want to share? No, I'm not going to share anything personal. So, yeah, we're going to continue going for a little bit and see if more people pop in. Oh, the bow disappeared. Well, I never. The exit song. We survived the swamps.
Finally, our heroes were out of the swamps. The sun on their faces felt most pleasant as they continued on their way.
I wonder where your mod is. Well, I know Bran
After some time,
has
they
mentioned
arrived.
to me that he has been busy for a little bit because of summer camps and stuff like that. Mai is out of town,
At Artia.
and yeah. So I mean, a lot of my mods are just doing summer stuff, and they can't
Chapter
really help
5.
that.
Artia.
Haven't seen Ashton much. Yeah. I took Ashton off mod because he was starting to bug me. And since then, he hasn't really been in much. So, okay. Hello there. Alright, the next question is from Triforce. I don't know if Triforce will be in or not. Some of my people in my chat are just kind of either in or not in, whatever. Why did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel initially, not this channel, but I started streaming on YouTube because I had a friend that didn't have a Switch, couldn't afford a Switch, but he wanted to see gameplay of Breath of the Wild. But he didn't want it just to be like watching someone play Breath of the Wild. So I volunteered to live stream it for him. So, you know, from there it kind of went to being, you know, he got busy and things got in the way, so I didn't really, I don't know, I didn't spend a whole lot of time playing Breath of the Wild for him. I played Breath of the Wild and I think Pokemon Shield a little bit. And that was like pretty much it. You know, maybe 10 or 12 episodes of content. Not very much. And I had like maybe 3 people come in and say hi. So I stopped streaming after that. And then I had like I just kind of wanted to keep going, you know, keep streaming. So I started a Twitch channel back in 2023, 2022, late 2022. And I like this town. This town's really cool. There's like, it's so funny. There's like paintings and stuff like that. I gotta talk to this thing. Spirit Halloween stores are starting to open again. I'm very excited to start filming again. Nice. Oh, what the heck is this? This is so funny. There's like the Scream guy and like, oh, this is so funny. There's like Vincent Van Gogh, and this is awesome. I like this. This town's really cute. Mona Lisa. Oh, this is probably Andy Warhol with the soup cans. That's cool. Anyway, I started a Twitch channel back in late 2022, early 2023, and started streaming on there and was not getting a ton of support. So after Tears of the Kingdom came out, I was streaming Tears of the Kingdom on Twitch. I decided like partway through that stream to move over to YouTube because I felt like YouTube was easier to get discovered and to have people notice you than on Twitch. So that's kind of the whole of it, and then from there I kind of just kept going. What's up, Ashton? So yeah, and Ashton has been here since the beginning pretty much. Denny from earlier has been here since the beginning pretty much. This is Old Man. This is so cool. Okay. Is that Andy Warhol again with the banana? Yeah, but anyway, that's kind of the whole startup of my channel. Kind of lame. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just kind of wandering around. Did Denny get here in the Tears of the Kingdom streams or after? I think he was a little bit after. I think he was... I was streaming Tears of the Kingdom at the same time, but I think I was streaming Horizon Zero Dawn at the time when he arrived. Alright, next question is from Bren. What's in the future of the channel? Well, I'm hoping to continue doing content. For the most part, if we're staying relatively low in numbers, I gotta just continue doing the same thing. I don't have a ton of time to be putting into this hobby. I can't really be, you know, spending hours and hours and hours planning content and recording and editing content. So for the most part, it's gonna be relatively the same. I do want to possibly try to do some more stuff, maybe doing some I don't know, Mario Kart type of thing or Smash thing. I don't know, we'll see. Camden said, can you try to speedrun Breath of the Wild? No, I'm terrible at that and I'm not going to. Not Phoenix said face reveal, and you know the answer to that one. Oh, there's a sparkle there. The last one on YouTube is, if you haven't face reveal, when will you? Again. Okay, let's move over to Discord. Okay, I think I gotta... Will face reveal happen in the future? Probably. I gotta get an apple. There's a banana. Oh. This town is very cool. Are you the imposter from Among We? No. Nice, we got an apple. Let's go. Okay, Ashton had a question. Ashton probably doesn't even remember this question, but it's very... Yeah. You go, is actually AI, it's a secret. I'm also AI. So Ashton, back in June, asked, what's your opinion on the Switch 2? And he listed a bunch of different things that are like subsections of the Switch 2. So, I think the Switch 2 is great. I think that they did the right thing. Not trying to do some random new gimmick. So he said, what about the cost? I think the cost is absolutely fair. I think that they are offering a better experience and better quality of life improvements that $400 is absolutely worth it, and I would pay $400 easily. I'd probably pay $500 for it. Cost is not the issue. I think a bigger issue is the cost of games going up, but most of the games do not cost more. It's just the main, AAA Nintendo games that are going to cost more. The majority of the games are still going to cost the same. So, that's not an issue. Improvements, I do like that they have the magnets now instead of doing like sliding the Joy-Cons in. I think sliding the Joy-Cons is absolutely obnoxious. I love the fact that it's magnetic now. Yeah, and from what I've heard, the magnets are really strong. There's no issues with people like dropping it from the Joy-Con. Yeah, I mean, it's the same console basically. It's just a little fancier. Game library sucks, to be honest. At this point, there are 2 games that are new for the Switch 2. Everything else is just upscaled. Everything else is just whatever. You got Zelda games upscaled. You got all the old Switch games upscaled, or even not even upscaled. Some of them are not upscaled. You have third-party games. Most of the third-party games. What's up, Melanie? Most of the third-party games you can get on a different console, or even on a PC. If you have a PC, just buy the games on PC instead of trying to upgrade just for that game. It doesn't make sense. Upgrades for already existing games. What do I think about those? I think that some of them are nice. However, I think that the stuff for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom should not have been separate. Watching from my TV and writing on my tablet. Nice. I think that all the side content that they added with the Zelda notes and all that stuff should have been base game. I think that if they had to add more, they should have just done like a mini game or something like that, or done DLC for Tears of the Kingdom or whatever else. Um, because obviously they had more stuff to tell. I think that not including the DLC for Breath of the Wild in the upscaling and that was ridiculous. I don't have 450 subs anymore. Well, it was a celebration of reaching it, I guess. You got 451. Even better. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think as far as the games and the games that they took from Switch 1 and put over to Switch 2, I think that they should have included all the content that was available on Switch 1 and just charged $80 for it or whatever. I think it's dumb to be like, oh, here, we're going to charge $80 for Tears of the Kingdom, but not include, or I guess Breath of the Wild. We're going to charge $70 for Breath of the Wild, but not include DLC, and you have to download an app to gain access to the extra stuff. Yes, I do have a PS5. Thank you for asking. I do have a PS5. That is what I'm playing this on. PS5. Then he asks what I think about the hardware upgrades, such as the Pro Controller and using the back buttons. Back buttons are fine. I have no issue with back buttons. The problem is that paying $90 or whatever it costs for the Pro Controller just to have back buttons and a little chat circle button, that's dumb. I don't plan on upgrading my controller. It doesn't make sense. And they're like, well, you can't. Can I get your user? I didn't look when you showed. Oh yeah, absolutely. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. Whatever. I don't know where it is. Oh, here, profile. There you go. Go ahead and add me. But anyway, I having the ability to, yeah, thank you. Having the ability to turn on your console from your controller is awesome. I think that should be a like quality of life that exists in every single wireless controller. But here's the thing. I am touching my Nintendo Switch right now. I literally have my finger on the power button and I did not move. So I don't have a necessity for being able to turn on the console from the controller. That doesn't make a difference for me. So, all right, Connor, take care, man. Have a good evening, man. Yeah, we'll try as hard as we can to keep moving up. And then he says, like mouse control and stuff like that. I think the mouse control thing is a gimmick. Let me see. I don't know where. I don't. Friend activity. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. He said, "What is your opinion on banana and potato sandwiches?" Which is, my man thing. I just turned my PlayStation on. Can you show it again? Yeah, no problem. Whoops. There you go. Mr. Todd asked, why did you start making content? I kind of answered this earlier, but for those of you who weren't here, basically I was streaming for my friend to kind of let him experience Breath of the Wild because he didn't have a Switch. And then I stopped streaming, but then I missed it so much that I started streaming again on Twitch. But Twitch wasn't doing it for me because I was getting like one person coming in and they'd say hi and then leave immediately. So I decided to switch over to YouTube because I felt like, is that you? Oh, nice. Horizon Lover. Yeah, I just felt like, yeah, anyway. That's how I ended up started making content. My man asked, do you like cheese? Yes. My favorite cheese is probably pepper jack. Yeah, pepper jack's amazing. Ashton asked, am I still your favorite? And I don't know, Ashton, if you're watching this. I don't know. You kind of pissed me off over the last couple months. I still like you, but you kind of pissed me off. Another, why did you start streaming? And then Dumb Furry said, why, or do you like the Minecraft block cracked polished blackstone bricks? You mean obsidian? Okay, I guess obsidian's okay. Do I want to play I don't play Fortnite. Sorry, I don't play Fortnite. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. If anybody has any questions beyond that, then I'll be willing to answer them. I'm not a dog. Definitely not a dog. If you can. If I can, what? There we go. We got another portal. By the way, I'm 9. I have another viewer that is 9. Okay. What party? No, I'm not. Sorry. I'm not joining a party right now. Who do I need to take the pig to? Sorry. Especially since I'm on stream, I don't want people being able to have access to my mic. What am I drawing? A glistening form. Who is Big Baby J? It's one of my viewers from a while ago. He... Oh, there is a portal over here. He's a big Final Fantasy nut, so... Okay, now we need to do this. What's up, Donut? Thank you for the congratulations. Do you have any questions? I've already kind of answered most of my questions, so. Oh, do I gotta put the pigs in the pig pen? That makes sense. Do you like men? No. Do I just put him in here? I already know a lot about you, so no. I don't at the moment, but if I have any, I will ask. Alright, man. Okay, let's go back over to the pig house. Three more left. Are you like restless? I don't know, restless. What is this game about? Never seen it before. So you are a character in a book. This is the Plucky Squire. This is you. And throughout the book, you get the ability to become a 3D character and pop out of the book. We gotta find more pigs. That's pretty much it. Oh, I found a pig. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Okay. Two more. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I don't know how much it was exactly, but yeah, cool game. Where are the other pigs? Can I tell you a scary story? Probably won't be scary, but sure. I thought the graphics were just like this, and you popped out and the graphics were good. I'm watching South Park. What's up, Jack? Welcome in. Do you have any questions for me? I don't know where any more pigs are besides this big one. A lot of people say when I do a certain voice, I sound like Mr. Mackey. Have you watched Big Mouth? I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched a little bit. Where are the other pigs? I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, it's okay. It's really, really, really vulgar. I'm friends with Jandal. Is there pigs out here? Am I missing pigs out here? Still unemployed. It's not a pig. Where is a pig? Okay, what's with the job? You should stream It Takes Two with your wife. I know, she's just so busy right now. The pig don't want to be bacon. Do you know who Shadaysky is? No. I do not. Okay, well, I guess Rubik's Cube. Maybe we can go up here. Ain't no way this dude bro knows who Shedletsky is. Do you know who Shortcat is? No, I don't. How old am I? How old do you think I am? Seven, 48, 40, 28. All wrong. Oh, maybe we're supposed to go over here. I don't have a key. 88. Yes, I'm an old man, don't you know? I'm not even into conception. Predator. How does that make me a predator? Minnesota accent. Minnesota accent, don't you know? Oh shoot, I fell. Oh, there's a freaking pig right there. I don't know if I can get it, but there's a pig. Alright, done. Take care, man. There we go. There's a key. Alright, here we are. Anyway, it makes sense if he doesn't know who Shidletsky is if he's 21 plus. Yeah, whatever. You said it correctly. I don't even know who it is, so. Oh, there's a key. Oh, you gotta knock it that way. There we go. Oh no, I missed it. Did you know there's a feature on in PS5 where you can make the player play as you? So if you want to play the game, you can. Yeah, that's kind of what Nintendo Switch was doing with their new thing. You have Astrobot? Yes, I do. Let's go. I got more trophies than you. I'm not really a trophy hunter, to be honest. I've never really cared about hunting trophies. So, you know, that's cool, but I don't care. I got gloves. Did you know that you can say... I don't play Roblox either, so I don't really care. Again. Oh, that's cool. For some reason I can't play God of War because it just blanks out my PS5. Can you help me? Which God of War are you playing? And is it digital or disc? Ragnarok? Is it digital or disc? Digital? Maybe try removing it and then placing it back in, I guess. I don't know. Okay. That's the only thing I can really think of. Maybe like resetting, like restoring your PlayStation. Oh my gosh, there's a pig in here. Really? Another one? Is it in here? Yeah. Oh, I got an art thing. There he is. Please take this. Yeah. Nice, got another painting. No, I want to explore. No. Fine. There's a little guy. There's a little guy there, though. Nice, we got another art piece. Alright, let's keep going this way then. I'd delete my favorite game. What's your favorite game? Fortnite? Fishing Planet? Never heard of it. Boom.
Thrash looked on in shock. What was happening in his homeland?
Sims 4 is trash. Not gonna
Chapter
lie.
6. Very metal. Our heroes reflected upon this rather explosive development and decided that Jot and Thrash should investigate at once.
I had a lot of progress on that. On Sims? How do you make progress on Sims?
After a bracing trek across the wilds of Mojo, Jot and Thrash arrived at Trod Mountain. They proceeded to
That's
scale
okay.
its
Fortnite,
slopes, ascending to the
Fortnite's
top
trash too.
to get to the bottom of all
You're on
this
level 109 on Fortnite, but it's all like online based, isn't it? So
After
it
a
doesn't
good
even
time,
matter.
they arrived
You
at
can
a
delete it
lofty
and
plateau.
reinstall it at any time. Alright, I think I'm actually going to end it here. We stopped answering questions a while ago, so yeah, upwards and onward to 500. Anyway, take care, and I will see you in the next one, which will probably be tomorrow. Anyway.